We are doing math. I want you to open your books to lesson 99. 99.
Almost to lesson 100.
I know, we're almost to, tomorrow we'll be at 100. All right, 99. Which is page 197. Actually, 197. I'm looking at. So it says adding and subtracting measurements. So you see, it's a little different than what we've been doing before, but you're still using the same premise. We're just adding a step. Okay? So this is what I'm just going to. So it says rewrite. I'm on the little box on top, adding and subtracting. Rewrite the equation using the same measures. Draw a box around the two measures that are different. Work the boxed problem. Solve the equation. So I'm just going to start doing it, and then it's going to become a little clearer. But, again, we're measuring different measurements, solving different measurements, so you have to know also the different variables between quarts and gallons and inches and days and weeks and all of that, okay? So try to remember all of that. We've got a lot going on when we're doing this. So I'm going to just do the number 1A, 5 gallons. We are doing something different. I have a little plus 16 quarts equals how many gallons? All right, so it says to box the different measurements. So what am I going to box? Am I going to box this? Or am I going to box this?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So, quarts to gallon. Are we talking small to large or large to small? Quart to gallon. Wenchine. Small to large. So I'm going to do what? I'm going to divide. Very good. How many quarts are in a gallon? How many quarts are in a gallon? James. Yes. So what is our problem going to be? If we know it's 4, what are we going to divide? Tessa. Very good. So I'm going to put 16 divided by 4 equals what? 4. So far, we boxed the equation that has the different measurements. We do not know what the final is. Oh, but we do, don't we? What is it? What are we going to put into this box? We just figured it out. What are we going to put? Jeremiah?
4.
Yes. All right, so here's where we go different. You got this little. So what do you think we're going to add? We just added this number. Jonathan.
You add 4 and 5.
That's correct. And what is that?
9.
Yes. All right. Confused? As clear as mud or clear as water? We're gonna do more. Muddy water, murky, we're murky. All right, so the thing you need to remember, you're going to focus on the equation that has the different measurements. In this case, was quart to gallon. And then you go about what we've done before. You figure out the difference between the gallon and the quart. So let's do more. Let's just keep doing more. I don't want to murk it up more. Sometimes visually it makes more sense. All right, so B. Okay, so we have 15 feet plus 3 yards. Come on. I feel like we entered the wild zone. All right, so which part of the equation am I going to work on? Which one has a different measurement? 15 feet with yards or yard with yard? Which one am I going to focus on? Look at up on it says work, draw a box around the two measures that are different. Which two measures are different? Olivia.
The feet and the yard.
Yes.
And can I go to the bathroom?
Yes. And I'm going to put a box around this. Bless you. So this is what we're focusing on. What measurement is larger, feet or yard? What is the largest measurement in this equation, Jeremiah?
Yard.
Yes. Yard is the largest. So are we going to from small to large or large to small, Jeremiah?
Large to small.
So are we going to divide or are we going to multiply?
Multiply.
Feet to yard.
Divide.
Yeah. All right, so we have figured out that we're going to divide. So what is the equation between feet? How many feet are in a yard? Tessa? 3. Very good. So we know we have 3. What are we going to divide? So we know 3. What are we going to divide with 3? Christian? Yes. It's right here. What is 15 divided by 3? James?
5.
Yes. All right, so we have our answer, right? So where am I going to put 5 in our equation? Where am I going to put 5? M?
Under the 15 feet.
Yes, yard. All right, so you see that? We started off 15 feet. We didn't know what the yards were. We divided 15 by 3. So now we're going to put 5 there. So now what are we going to do? We have this little... What are we going to add? You don't know this. what are we going to add to get our answer? Helen,
20 plus 5. I mean 15.
look at. Remember, we're focusing on this. Remember, this was already there, so we already knew this. This is the part of the equation that we're working on right now. Remember, this was blank. We didn't know what this was until we figured it out. So what are we going to add? Gabe,
5.
5 plus what?
5. Wait, 5 plus 3.
Yes. And what is 5 plus 3?
8.
Yes, very good. All right, I see confusion.
Yeah. I'm done.
There's a lot of steps. All right, so let's just talk about the steps. I'm just going to do another one and talk you through it. I have to have both books because I have one with the answers and one without. All right, so we're talking about years. 2 years plus 6 months. All right, so what are we going to do first? I'm going to take this down.